In today's episode of Ugro's Hardcore Adventure, we will be returning to Stranglethorn Vale for our second of 3 stops in the jungle. I am eager to hear what so angry an orc has to say. Speak with heads. Here into the cauldron, Ugro. Marg wishes to speak. First, Muckshell, you can't kill Marg. Ah, but I am dead. So it must have slain me. But my mission, you must complete it, Ugro. Quest out the wazoo. The nice thing about the Horde when you're doing these Lashtail quests for the Mastery is there's also another quest. You get 2 quests for the price of 1. Pretty good. I bought new water, even though it's like more mana than I have, just because the other water took so long to like go through. Like sitting down too long, and I needed to spend too long drinking, so I bought new water. Ugro, I need you to bonk a little bit harder and a little bit faster, so more wind furies, please. There we go. It always works, just complain a little bit. Good to go. I don't remember how much gold I had on my rogue at this level. I feel like I had like 40 gold or something. So I'm a little bit behind, but I have spent time, you know, leveling engineering and level working together, so it makes sense. There's also a lot more abilities to buy on a shaman. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford a mount immediately at 40, but it also doesn't matter because I'm a shaman. So I'm completely okay with not having a mount for a little bit. Suck. Yeah, ogres. Ogre lads. Guess we can do that now. We'll do the crocodiles and the ogre lads at the same time. Maybe I should start using lightning shield more. Because it does do more damage than an earth shock for the mana usage. I just hate having to put it on. You know, I didn't even think about the prospect of aggro and more. It's just like, fuck it. Wonder if these guys have a heal. Horde of lasers. Annoying because it keeps like showing up on my screen. As if I got dazed. We're fine, Ugro, don't worry about it, mate. Evade? What do you mean? Okay. Interesting. Can't even get rid of them. We'll do this brute first before we do the 2. Even when there's no one else here, it feels like there's not enough ogres. Like, this camp has always been awful for, like, the kill quest. But I'd say Scarlet Monastery is probably one of my favourite dungeons. If I do play Season of Discovery to level 40, it will basically just be to do, like, Scarlet Monastery. I have no desire to, like, raid and gear up to raid and all that in it, but some of the dungeons are fun to go through. Like 2 to 3 months of content between each level band is a good thing. I just don't know if I can play World of Warcraft for the next 6 months and be like happy about it, you know? Yeah, exactly. They're gonna milk it as much as they can because there's nothing else. Cataclysm will come out and probably do well for like a little while, but eventually people will see that Cataclysm is just raid log material also. So they kind of have to keep Season of Discovery relevant for as long as they can. It's just so hard for me to want to commit all of my time to playing one singular game anymore. Like, World of Warcraft used up a lot of the years of my life. I don't really want to give it too many more, you know? Playing hardcore has been fun, like doing the YouTube series and all that. I love it. Getting to interact with people in multiple different platforms. Oh. Oh. He really hated that tiger. 160 DPS. So maybe after 60, I might jump back to it. I think I'll play to 40, I'll level to 40, but I probably won't do too much other than a few dungeons, I think. 60 looks fun, then maybe come back for a little bit. I don't really know if I care to raid Molten Core and shit like that, but... Karazhan Crypts? Yes. That might be interesting. Now, I only ever did Black Phantom Deeps once. I didn't even do it on stream either, because I was like, it's just Black Phantom Deeps, not that interesting. I did it one time. It's like, okay. Cool, done it now. Dude, Ugro, you can't be pissing around with these shaman that much. We hit 38. 2% more weapon damage. I'm just not really interested in the whole like gameplay loop of WoW now. That's why I love hardcore, because I don't really need to care about the raid aspect. I just level up and I'm done. Like, a little bit of gearing is fun, but the raiding... It's funny because I have that fort like every 5 years or so, and then I go back to raiding. I want to make sure I'm still good at video games, so let's do a raid. Damn, Ugro, you hate tigers, huh? Out here like murdering. Apparently he hates trolls as well, which is fair. These are pretty good. I'd lose 70 health, but man, they're worth wearing, right? Like, that's a lot of attack power, and one more agility doesn't hurt. So glad I don't need to, you know, wait for 20 minutes like I did last time I did Sindel. We were like patiently waiting for Sindel to spawn on my rogue, and then someone killed it that was outside of the group and didn't accept the group invite. And then we had to wait again. Holy shit. Almost the real holy shit, like the triple crit. That's what I want. Every time this gets upgraded, the damage just becomes so much bigger. It's amazing. I love it. Weapon mastery is actually great. Like, it's so boring just gaining 2% extra damage, but it's so good. I was thinking about dropping the totem talent set I have to get improved lightning shield, because then I would actually use it. For the mana cost, it is more damage than like a earth shock, but I just hate using it. How many trolls would I pull if I pulled this troll, I wonder? Maybe this one. 2 shamans though, it's like scary. Okay, just him. I think if I had pulled him when he was closer to that one, he would have. 2 shamans might have kicked my ass. We resisted that, thankfully. These guys shield bash, so... I'm gonna potion. rather than try to go for a heal, you know, it's probably been the potion. Jesus. That was scary. Alright, we need 15 necklaces. This might take a while, but it's vanilla WoW. You got to do a little bit of grinding here and there, and I am rested. Yeah, on the rogue, when there were so many people around, it was definitely quite awful, but I don't think it will be that bad now, because you know, I see one person every like 20 to 30 minutes. I remember trying to quest on the rogue at all here, and it was just like, I'll go somewhere else and hope that's better area. And you get there and it's like, I quest for like 5 minutes and then everyone arrives and it's like, well, I guess I'll go back to the other place and see if it's better now. The reason I started working out when I did when I was like in my early 30s is because I was thinking one day I might want to have children. And I don't want to be, because I'm going to be like 50 before they're teenagers, right? And I don't want to be like 50, not able to run around and like play catch or something with my kids. So like, I've got to start working out. Otherwise, I'm just going to be fucking exhausted running around with teenagers. Like, I don't think I could ever be a parent that just like, here, have an iPad. I'd actually want to have interaction with my children. They can be on the iPad for like an hour, but I'm gonna live on that shit. I don't want them to turn out like me, basically. No playing video games for 12 hours when you've got fucking school, dickhead. You're not gonna wake up. You're not gonna go to bed in your school uniform and wake up all disheveled and just go to school. That ain't it. I already did that, so you don't have to. God, that was terrible. Funny, I was thinking about it because when I was moving house, I was looking at my awards that I won in high school, obviously, because like I've still got them. And I got like the highest grade in my year 11 science, like chemistry. I had the highest grade in chemistry in my class. I could have actually been an amazing chemist going forward. I could have made like some bombs and shit, who knows. But instead, I played World of Warcraft for the next 2 years and forgot everything I learned. Could have saved the world. Could have cured cancer. But I played World of Warcraft. Nice. You know, those singing shards were quite fast. I think that's the fastest I've done that quest. Man, we're getting a lot of mail drops right now. How big is that? 14 strength. Got a 7 strength, 7 Sam mail chest in my bag, in my bank. Oh. Then we'll be pretty close to being done with Strangleforn after these quests actually. Like for this, pretty much just have the shrunken heads that I'd say is worth doing right now. Everything else is like the next return. Any more shadow maws around here? Don't really want to aggro 2 cats when I have no mana. Need more mana. Apparently I have 0 inventory. Here's our Fang. Now we just need our claws. Guess we could get some shadow maws down there. I don't really want to kill all the tigresses and shit. That was an ogre. Thought it might have been a shadow maw panther. Nope, it was ogre. I want to fight him right now. Or the run would be ogre. I think the only thing I miss about not having death log add-on is that I can't see like how deadly mobs are. I know how deadly mobs are though, I've been playing this game forever. But I like seeing the stats. Like if I didn't know everything about this video game, I'd feel like I failed as a human. Because I've literally been playing this game for half of my life. Like off and on, sure. But I would say there's like 12 solid years of gameplay time. WoW's been around for a lot of my life. It's basically my father. Funny thing is, it was my father that got me into World of Warcraft because he started playing Warcraft 3. And then I started playing Warcraft 3 after watching him. I'm like, that looks fun. And then World of Warcraft came out, obviously, and well, that was the end of that story. Consumed my life for the next however long it did. Killbag Farah. You know, I haven't upgraded my pants in a long time. Holy. Still got the Dredgemire leggings. They're from like the Barons, I think. Ragefire Chasm? Yeah, Ragefire Chasms, I believe.
Light bless you.
I think I'll hand in the quest in Booty Bay and then I want to do the run to Swamp Sorrows. I think that's how I'm feeling right now. Swamp Sorrows run after Booty Bay. A little bit scary because there are some Alliance boys along the way, but I'm sure I can avoid them. This is only worth a little bit of experience. I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to be like 800 experience off leveling.
For real. Have a good one.
Yeah. 753 experience away.
Be good.
I got what you need.
Close. At least as a horde, I don't need to look out for the frickin' horde guards in Swamp Sorrows. There it is, 39. I opened up my map to look at what that quest is. And then I leveled. Alright, last point in weapon mastery. 10% increased weapon damage. Next level we get the Storm Strike. I finally have a melee attack. Yeah, these guys, at least I don't need to avoid them anymore.
Mogra.
Ogra.